Hey, you guys, I'm LB. I'm back to talk about the Detroit Pistons. I know I said I was going to do it in a couple days, but I took care of everything I needed to take care of today. And I'm back to talk about my Pistons. My computer messing up. Hopefully, I don't mess up this time. Let's get started. First of all, I want to say I'm liking what Stan Van Gundy building here. I think he went for the Orlando style of play. When he had what's his name, Dwight Howard, Rashard Lewis, Jameer Nelson, Michael Petrus, Courtney Lee, them type of players. And I think he's doing a good job. Other people will disagree with me, but I think he's doing a good job. Let's start off with Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson, I'm happy that we got him. I think he had a chip on his shoulder. He always wanted to run his own team. And I think he was hearing people saying, oh, he got the John Wall. He got money, the same type of money John Wall got. And I think he gonna show y'all motherfuckers that he can live up to that contract, or that contract is beneath him. I think he gonna outperform this contract. I think he gonna average at least 20 points a game, or if not more, at least 8 assists a game, and four rebounds a game, and 1.5 steals per game. If he get consistent with his jump shot, watch out, this man can be scary. If he can do anything, if he can bring his 3-point percentage up to like 38%, that'll be helpful for him because he a beast in the paint. He can get to the hole. He can dish out of the paint when they swarm on and trap him. He can dish out of the paint. So look for him to have a big year. I'm looking forward for him to take on leadership with this team, man. And I think he's ready for it. I think he's been training hard this off season. So we'll see where this goes. Next player, KCP, Contavious Caldwell-Pope. He is so underrated. People don't pay enough attention to him. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, go watch his YouTube videos on YouTube. Type in Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Watch his YouTube. This guy is a beast. He's going to be a beast. His defense is terrific. He be locking some motherfuckers down. Watch his videos on YouTube on playing defense. The guy is terrific on defense. His energy is second to none. He hustles on every play. The guy is going to be terrific for us. What he do need to get better in is dribbling, ball handling. He's not a really good ball handler. He really can't create for others. He was working on getting to the hole towards the end of the season. He was doing a pretty good job of that. The guy can ball. He do got an Achilles heel. When he on the road, he fall off. But when he at home, he lights it up. So if he can get any consistency on the road like he do at home, then watch out for this guy. I think he's going to be a beast. He averaged around 12 points a game. Look for that to go up to like 16, 17 points a game. If that go up to 16, 17 points a game, this team can get really scary. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is my guy. I think he got a bunch of upside to him. I think he's going to have a most improved type year like Jimmy Butler did. I think that he shot 69% from the free throw line. I think that was just kind of being nervous. I think he's a better shooter than that. I think he's going to average around 75, 80% for his career from the free throw line. So as the team get good, I think his free throws will get better. Watch out for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. He can be a guy that can surprise a lot of people. And he motivated too. And I love that about him. Stanley Johnson, we picked him number 8 overall in this year's draft. A lot of people disagree with that. I agree with Stan Van Gundy. I see what he was going for. The man is strong. He's built like Ron Artest, how Ron Artest was built when he first came into the league. I think he's going to be a way better player than Ron Artest on the defensive end and the offensive end. Ron Artest was a beast on the defensive end, but his offense was kind of skippy at times. But I look for him to have a better offensive game than Ron Artest. And he got a chip on his shoulder. He want to prove people wrong because a lot of people didn't had him on his radar for the draft. They ain't even had him going in. Some people ain't had him going in the top 10. But he proved that wrong because he looked like the best rookie to me in the summer league. Even though it was on the summer league, he still looked like the best rookie to me. Look out for him. His mama passed. RP to your mother, man. I know what you're going through. Stay strong. She built you for this. And let's go. Detroit versus everybody, man. Look for him to improve his jump shot. People were saying before he got to the draft that he couldn't shoot. Shit, he was lighting that motherfucker up in the summer league. He was shooting the shit out that ball in the summer league. He was shooting the shit out that ball in the summer league. So look for him to have a big a big NFL career. I don't know if he's gonna start right away or if he's gonna have to fight for that job in the middle of the season. To me, I think if he's shown that he can play against NBA players right away, then plug him in there and have Marcus Morris come off the bench. He need to get his jump shot right, lift it up a little higher, because he shoots from his face. He needs to lift it up a little higher, because in the NFL, not in the NFL, but in the NBA, they're gonna block his shit. So if you can get that up, then look for him to have a big season. He should be in the conversation for Rookie of the Year. The guy is built strong. He got great physical attributes. He's not really a good leaper. He's working on that. He's losing it. Like he's really stocky. He needs to lose some of that weight, lose some of that muscle, tone his trunk up, and he should be able to jump a little higher. But overall, I think he's gonna be the real deal, man. I think he got the whole package. Next player, Ersan Ilyasova. I really wasn't happy with this because I feel like Stan Van Gundy always jumping out just jumping out there trying to snag players before the free agent shit open up, or right when the free agent shit open up, like when he grabbed Jody Meeks for $19 million. Even though that ain't next year, that ain't gonna be shit. I feel like he could have went after somebody better, but okay. He's not gonna be able to be a Greg Monroe. What he is gonna be is a wide open 3-point stretch four guy. He's gonna be able to stretch the floor because they're gonna try to double team Reggie Jackson. They're gonna try to double team Andre Drummond, so he's gonna have plenty of time to shoot, and he should be able to knock it down. He's gonna be a decent rebounder, and if he can give us anything on defense, then that'll be a big plus. That's all I got to say about him. Marcus Morris, he came from Phoenix. He got a chip on his shoulder, so he ain't gonna be playing with his brother. Look for him to have a nice year, man. He's strong. He got a little temper problem that ain't gonna fly with Stan Van Gundy. He got a little temper problem, which we need on our team. Need some toughness. He's gonna be another stretch forward, small forward type of guy. He'll be able to stretch the floor, get to the paint, shoot the little mid range, and do his little damage from the 3-point line. Look for him to average around 12 points a game, same as he averaged in Phoenix. Probably a little more if he get more touches. Let's get on Andre Drummond. He's never going to be, right now he's not going to live up to everybody comparing him to Dwight Howard. Only reason I say he ain't living up to the Dwight Howard, because his defense is not as good as Dwight Howard was around his age. Dwight Howard was a defensive stud in this league. He won like 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards like 3 times in a row. But overall, man, offensive rebounding, this guy is a beast on the rebounds. He's a beast on the boards. He's a beast. Everybody talking about Christian Thompson, the best rebounder. No, Andre Drummond, the best rebounder in this game. Bar none. Y'all better go look it up. His stats is ridiculous. And he's only, 22? He just turned 22. And he's got a whole bunch of years left to play in this league. So look for him to step his game up. He averaged 13 points a game, 13 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a half of a steal or something like that. So look for him to be up to 16 points a game or around 18 points a game, and 14, 15 rebounds a game. And he need to get better on weak help side defense. He not really good at help side defense. He need to get his basketball IQ together, because he got really low IQ. He need to learn how to pass out of the paint when they trap him. He need to be more aware of things on the court, and he should be okay. Andre Drummond, I see him being an all-star this year. I thought he should have been an all-star last year, but our team sucked because we had Josh Smith and our record was fucked. But look for him to have a breakout year. Looking for him to be the leader of this team and take on that leadership role to get us to the playoffs. I think he can do it. Andre Drummond, he's really underrated. To me, he's one of the best centers in this league behind DeAndre Jordan. I don't think DeMarcus Cousins is a center, a real-life center. He's a power forward in my eyes. So he's the second best center to me in this league. And it's time for us to get some respect. Bad Boys is back. Believe that, baby. Brandon Jennings, Look for him to come back from that Achilles around December, January. I see people saying that he should start with Reggie Jackson, but that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work, especially when we got a shooting guard that's trying to be all he can be for the team. So it'll be best for Brandon Jennings to come back, work himself back into the rotation as a sixth man, show that he still can play, and maybe we can trade him, get something valuable back at the trading deadline, or we can keep him, offer him another contract, and he's gonna be our sixth man. I can see him playing that Lou Williams, Jamar Crawford role, but being better. I think he can average around 17 points a game, 5 or 6 assists, a couple steals a game off the bench, and he can be the leader, the captain of that second unit. So look for Brandon Jennings to have a big year. He in a contract year, and when he come back, he wasn't never really an athletic guy. He was based off speed, so he should have no problem coming back. Look for him to play out of his mind too as the season progresses. Jody Meeks, look for him to bounce back from that year last year. I know he started off the season because he had a little injury. He never really caught his shooting stroke. Look for him to have a good year. Look for him to have a good year off that bench, man. I think he's gonna be a value piece off that bench, man. He should average around 12 points a game. You know what I'm saying? Get a few threes in, couple and ones. You know what I'm saying? Some fast break points, and he should be decent. Should be good to go. Spencer Dinwiddie, I don't know if he don't get some playing time because they got Steve Blake, but if he do, look for him to be more of a leader, have more energy. Last year he didn't really have energy coming off the bench. Look for him to have more energy when he comes off the bench, and look for him to be out to prove himself. He might be in the Grand Rapids D League, so that's that on him. Steve Blake, he gonna play a little bit. He's not gonna be here for long. They keeping Reggie Jackson as point guard. So for all you people that saying they don't know which one gonna leave, he being here for the rest of his Stan Van Gundy. As long as Stan Van Gundy here, he gonna be here. They ain't get that man $80 million 5 years for nothing. So it's either gonna be Brandon Jennings if anybody leaves. It's gonna be Brandon Jennings that's gonna leave. Steve Blake, he gonna add that veteran leadership, give you a few threes, a couple assists, and that's about all that's gonna happen with him. Reggie Bullock, never liked him. He sucked to me. He's garbage. I don't know why people on his dick. He's garbage. I watched a few games of him when he was with LA and when he was with the Phoenix, and he couldn't make a fucking shot. And it was in garbage time. He couldn't make a shot to save his life. He was watching this one game when he was with LA. He shot the ball so much and it never went in. He shot the ball like 6 times and it was 0 for 6 in garbage time. So I don't like him. He garbage. Aaron Banks, look for him to be a backup to Andre Drummond. I think he gonna do something real special. I think he can be a power forward next to Drummond. If Drummond get in foul trouble, he can be a center. He can play the center role. Or if we need him to be a power forward for, like say if we play Memphis, Zach Randolph and Pau Gasol, he can step in. You know what I'm saying? Add some defense. He can also shoot the little mid-range shot. Look for him to be a valuable backup to Andre Drummond. Overall, I see this team going 40 and 42, or 45 and no, I'm gonna say 42 and 40. I see this team going 42 and 40, making the playoffs. It'd be a surprise if they get 50 and get like that 6th seed. I don't see why not. But I'm gonna set their scale right now until I see them play the 42 wins and 40 losses. Look for this team to be motivated. Look for this team to be tough. We ain't gonna be getting pushed around no more. Look for this team to build chemistry. Look for this team to be a brotherhood this year. Look for this team to grow together. Yes, we're gonna have some bump in the roads, but look for this team to come together at some point in the season and take off, get to the playoffs, and upset a team. I think they can upset a team this year. So be looking out for my Pistons, Detroit Riders, baby. Hold on, my dog gotta come in. Come on, boy. Yeah, so they still ain't gonna be 42 and 40. Look for this team to be we ain't gonna no longer be a push around team, because I just don't see nobody fucking with us for real in that lower tier. back down towards the 5th and the 6th, 7th, 8th seed, man. Because who gon' if Stan Van Gundy offense is based on spacing the floor and pick and roll, who gonna stop us? Reggie Jackson penetrating to the hole. They gonna have to put another body on him. So which means it's gonna be players over. It's gonna be KCP, Ilyasova. He can alley hoop it to Andre Drummond, pass it to Stanley Johnson or Marcus Morris. Like, we got a lot of weapons and people like don't see it. People think we're gonna be like a 30 team again, a 30 and fucking 50 something team again. No, we're gonna be a 40 or a 50 plus win team this season. Everybody got a chip on his shoulder, and everybody wanna. I'm still surprised that we bounced back from 5 and fucking 25, man. We bounced back. And that was part of Brandon Jennings because he took off. Yeah, he took off, but Brandon Jennings is he's too small. But how they going now? You gotta have athletic. You gotta have an athletic point guard and a point guard that's 6'3", 6'5", and shit like that. He's my guy. Remember, Brandon Jennings is my guy, but he'd be better off coming off that bench or getting something back like a power forward or something and return. If Spencer Dinwiddie pick up his play, then look for him to get traded. Look for Brandon Jennings to get traded. Cartier Murray, he need to be off the team. He sucked. I think Darren, what's his name? Duran Hiller. I think he's gonna be in the D League. Reggie Bullock might go to the D League. I don't like him. He might end up sticking with the team. Danny Granger, he sucked. Nah, he ain't nothing like he used to be when he was with them Pacers back in the days. Look for him to be off the team too. But yeah, man, I'm gonna do it for this video. Look for my Pistons to go 42 and 40, and I got they ceiling at 50 wins. But until I see them play, I'm gonna set their ceiling to 42 and 40. I'm looking forward to the season to start. Under a month, it should start sometime in October, November. So be looking out for my Pistons. We is on the up and coming. We bringing back that bad boy style. We ain't getting pushed over no more. So thanks for watching this video. Sub me up. I'll return a favor. Leave a comment in the box below. I'll see y'all in a few days. Well, I'll see y'all Monday probably. If I get bored again, I might do a rant on somebody or something. But other than that, you probably ain't gonna see me. I'm probably gonna be watching y'all videos. Shout out to all my One Pride riders, man. And I'm off this thing, man. And Stan Van Gundy is a good coach, man. He's a good coach. He do stupid stuff in situations like he was playing players for too long. Like he'll play Brandon Jennings for a whole quarter, and then he'll take him out and play DJ Augustine for a whole quarter, and then expect Brandon Jennings to come back in the third quarter and take off. No, you got to substitute him. Let Brandon Jennings play at least 6 minutes, a quarter. Boom, take him out, bring him back in. Probably 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Boom, so he can still have his rhythm. But overall, he did a good job. Look for Anthony Tyler to have a decent year or two off the bench. Toughness and three-point shooting. And that's basically it for this team. 42 and 40. I'd be surprised they go 50 and 32. And that'll be it, man. Look for us to have a big year. Look for us to make the playoffs. And I think we can upset a team or go farther in the playoffs. I'm thinking we're going to upset like a Milwaukee team or a Chicago Bulls team. But we're going to see. I hope we get Washington so we can bust their ass, since John Wall want to talk that shit with his bitch ass about Reggie Jackson. But it is what it is. Look for my Pistons to have a big year. We're no longer going to be a push-around team, man. I'm out this thing, man. LB100. Subscribe me. Love y'all, man.